Yo, yo, yo. It's your boy Mark's Tarot. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. I am. Should I clean my glasses real quick so I can see? That's better. Hey, Philomena, how you doing? Hey, Alex, how you been? Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. Okay, no problem. I was supposed to come on last night, but I was just too tired. You're in love? Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, sure. Sorry. Let me just get it real quick. That's good to hear, Alex. Hope he treats you right. Give me a sec. I'm just gonna get the link real quick. Copy. Hey, Marcia, how you been, sweetie? You all right? There you go. That's the link. I'll pin it up here so it's there. You didn't meet yet, but he's from Texas. Okay, so you're in love online so far. Hopefully it works out for you, sweetheart. I wish you the best. I hope everybody finds love. I really do. But it's not easy these days. Oh no, Marcia, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I remember you was telling me last time I spoke to you, you said you were going to your aunt's funeral. Seems like a lot of people are passing away lately. It's sad. It's very sad. But hey, yeah, that's what they say. And it comes in threes, like they say. But it's not easy, sweetheart. But what can we do, right? Just consider that every time someone dies that we know, you got to put them in your spirit army so they can help you through your day and help you in your life, especially if you know them and you care about them and you know they care about you. That's just another person that's going to be able to help you now. Philomena, got your donation. Thanks, sweetie. You can go ahead and ask your question. Yeah, it's not easy, Marcia. My condolences to you. My friend's mom passed away last week. Her funeral was last week as well. She wasn't doing very well. Then she went away and got COVID, came back and passed away. So wasn't good at all. But hey, it's life. People are just the way it is, you know. Alex, you probably have to like log in and log out and then log back in if you're using PayPal. That's how it happens sometimes. It doesn't allow you to you know, to use it. Sometimes you gotta refresh or like, log out and log back in. Yeah, it sucks. All right, Philomena, you said I started talking to this guy named Erie. What's his intentions for you? All right, cool. All right, looks like this guy, he's a person who, yeah, it's working. Yeah, it should be. Back up. The link's right there. Let me check. All right, hold on a second, Philomena. Yeah, I just clicked the link and it goes right to my PayPal. It goes right to my PayPal, and I just got a PayPal from Philomena, so it's working. Like I said, sometimes you gotta log out and then log back in. You gotta like completely refresh. Hey Jessica, how you doing? So Philomena, what I got here is yeah, try that back. What I got here is he is looking for a serious relationship. He looks like a serious guy. Looks like he has a good job. He has authority. He has experience. Like he knows what he's doing in his field. He's a man of action and he's determined to get what he wants. He looks at you as a woman who is single and a woman who's perceptive is good. You're sharp, quick. He thinks you're smart. He also thinks that you're a person who is upfront and honest and willing to to be in a relationship with him. But he's the type of person he rather seduce you instead of like being in a relationship. I know that's what he says one thing and does another, but he's also the type of person he might not be able to offer you the love that you seek and the love that you want, because he's only going to like be distracted by his own life. He's not going to be able to give you 100%. You know what I mean? Like if he starts to go out with you in a serious relationship, then like he might be cool for a couple months or a month or so and then completely change. Like he'll be like, look, I want to be in a relationship with you, but you got to realize that I'm an important man. I got to do this and I got to do that. And blah, 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 blah. Yes, I do, Jessica. Yeah, I'm a medium. So what I do see here is he's a person who would like to be in a relationship. He's a good guy, but the thing is I think he's more of a person who would flatter you, seduce you, make you feel like everything's fine, and then in the end, he'll be like distracted by other things and people. And if he has a family already, like if this guy has kids, his main priority is to deal with his family first, because they depend on him too much. So you'll always be second place. So even though he's telling you he wants a serious relationship, but his intentions for you is, I like Philomene, I think she's good for me, but I'm not going to be able to give her as much attention as she thinks she's going to get or she wants. You know what I mean? That's the situation I see here. Right, exactly. So I think that his life is always going to be his priority, and then you're going to be second place. And if you're okay with that, then go for it. But he's not going to offer you like everything that you want and need in your life. Like he's not going to be able to like give you 100% all the time. And if you're okay with that, then that's fine. But he looks like a person who has, a good job and money and things like that. But, he also has responsibilities, and because he's not with you in a relationship right now, he's not going to be able to, give you 100% like that. So if you're okay with that in the beginning, obviously people are not going to give you 100% because they don't even know you. They haven't even been in a relationship with you. So the cards are basically telling me what's happening in the present, Yeah, well, that's the thing. How are you gonna know that if you're not even in a relationship with him? But I don't see him being, you know, like I'm answering your question pretty much. His intentions is that I'll be able to give you what you want to a certain extent, but don't forget that I have a life, and yes, you have one too. So this is the whole point about being in a serious relationship. He wants that, but you also have to understand that he has his life, you have yours, because some people are so demanding of that person's attention. So if you're not a demander, then you shouldn't have to worry about that. You got me? So I don't see anything bad. I just see that he may feel like a person. He might look at you as a temporary fix in his life, because you might go out with him and then you might not see anything in the end. you know that's the thing. If you're not even like dating him or kissing him or even like going out with him, then how are you supposed to determine that if you don't even know the person? Even the cards ain't gonna tell me that, but they're telling me that he's a good person. He'll give you attention and give you things, but you have to understand his part of life. And you said right just now, I also have responsibilities. So if you can balance both your responsibilities, because I got the king and the queen of swords, so that's a good thing. It means you're both on the right page. But then I got the page of cups reversed at the end, where he's not going to offer you everything that you think you're going to get. See, that's the difference. So if you're dating right now, see how it goes and then go from there. Hey Mike, what's up, bro? Okay, sure, no problem. Hey Nia, how are you? Jessica, you said, how do I get a channeled message? Just donate and I'll give you one. All right. All right, so all right. Next person I have here that's donated is Nia. And then after Nia, I have the next person who's donated is, I believe, Mike. It's not reloading, but I saw it just now. Yeah. But yeah, Philomena, if you're still here, it looks good for now. I would say just, don't expect too much, in the beginning. So if you're dating, just date him, see how things go. But I don't see anything bad happening. I just see that he's not going to be able to give you like a lot of attention, you know what I mean? But if you're okay with that, then that's fine. Like, I feel he'll flatter you, he'll seduce you, he'll make you feel great, but I think it might just be temporary in the beginning until you get to know each other, you know what I mean? Because some people think it's all good in the beginning, and then when you start to date the person and then the person has responsibilities and you don't see him for a day or two, sometimes people get mad, so I understand that totally. All right, so Nia, you're next, and then Mike. As you know, first come, first serve. So whatever donations I get, I go in that order. Okay. Okay, so Nia, you said, my ex contacted me. What I think is an apology. What is his intentions towards me? Okay. Well, what I see here, Nia, is his intention still is like he doesn't know if he's really wanting, even though he apologize, like what you say is think is an apology. He's still like I think I told you this before, like people on the outside are telling him don't do it and don't go back to you and find someone else. I think he said his mom was like that. I think it was you who said that. But he's still sad and he's still like um not getting what he really wants in life. So that's why I kind of think he's talking to you because probably the only person that's going to listen to him. But I still feel like people restrain him from doing what he really wants to do. His intentions is to work and to get money and to see how things are. I don't know if he had like a drinking problem or like he had an addiction or something like that. He might be working on that or working on being appreciated more from people around him so it builds his confidence. But his intentions towards you currently is just to work on trying to be friends with you and see how things go. And he wants to approach you in new ways, not the old ways he has and things like that. But I still think that he's trying to like work and make money, and because he's doing that, I think maybe he found a job or he's got a job that he's making money at now, so it's making him feel more confident and more reliable. So when he does come back, if he does, to you, like he's got some type of financial decency in his life, so he can move towards being in a relationship with you or getting being more having more faith in his abilities or his ways towards you. But I also think he's working on some type of like like if he used to drink, I think he's drinking less, or he's trying to stop, or he's trying to stop smoking cigarettes or weed or something, whatever. Like he's trying to like um put those things behind him. He's trying to put his past behind him. So I would say he's still working on himself, and his intentions towards you you know, are legit, but he's still being told from the outside, like his friends or his family or his mom, like, don't go back to Nia, that's not good. You know how things were and blah 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 and things like that. So I still feel like he may apologize indirectly, but I still think that he's still trying to work on himself because he's still the same person that you let go, or he broke up with you, or you broke up with him, whatever the case may be. So I don't see no real change in his ways. I think he's working on it. I think that his job is his main focus right now. So his intentions are still not very clear here, but he's definitely trying to better himself. So if he does come back, you'll be like, oh yay, my ex has changed. So I think he's trying to portray, something that he isn't, but I don't think that he's really like wanting to get back with you 100%. He's just, trying to make peace with himself and try to make his life better. Whether he makes that choice or does that, but I think that he's got like a new job or like some new way of making money or being happy. But there's no other woman here. It's just like people on the outside looking in, telling him don't do it or don't deal with you. I think I told you this last time as well. So I don't see his intentions being very, you know, uh, apologetic or being like, towards you or wanting to love you or be with you. It's just that, he's kind of happy that he's taking care of himself a little better, just a little bit, not nothing serious. All right, Mike, you're next. So we should be back for notice. think she'll be back in 30 days. Yeah, so that's good, Nia. At least he wants to make peace with you. I think he wants to because, that's what he wants right now. She's saying, okay, Jessica, thanks. Mikey said she's saying she won't be back for our daughter's B-Day, but she'll be back. Do you think it has changed from the 30 days? Will she be back? All right. But if she's supposed to start a job out of state where she is, then how is she supposed to come back? You know what I mean? So that doesn't even make sense. Why would she come back if she's starting a job out of state? So it looks like she won't be because she's got a job, unless she's gonna live with you and drive to her job. All right, Mike, let's check, bro. Okay. Mike, I just see that as far as the 30 days, it's changed, yes, because she's got new plans now, which is this new job, which I see she wants to do. But I think you're right. She's not going to hold that job. And that's because if the place that she's going to looks at her resume, they might be like, yeah, we don't want nobody like this, And I think that she's going to be tempted to do something about it, but she's not going to last, like you said. So it looks like you're already seeing what's going to happen, but it's pretty much telling me clearly here that it's not going to work out for her. She's not going to get that, like she's not going to last at that job, or she might not even get the job. And I think that the reason why is because her efforts aren't there. Like she doesn't have the confidence. She doesn't have like the oomph to do the job. Like she's too weak and too, like I still feel like she's sick or trying to get over like her situation, her addictions and her life. And I think that she's just going to keep on being distracted by that, Yeah, that's the thing. I'll check if she's going to be back, but like from now until the end of November, it's going to be flip-floppy. Like she's going to make these new plans to try to avoid coming home. Like, like that's why she told you she's supposed to get a job, but I don't think that she's going to get it because the people are going to tell her, look, we're not looking for somebody like you. We're looking for somebody that's going to, yeah. And that's why the cards are telling me something different today, because one minute she's saying, yes, I'm coming. And the next minute you're telling me she's going to get a job, but this job ain't going to last, or she might not even get this job. It's just something that she's planning, but she's getting like, she's tempted to come home. And then she's also tempted to not come home and to try and make her life better where she is, but it's not working. Like she's flip-flopping, It's just it's like she has these ideas, but she doesn't implement her ideas. She doesn't do what she says and says what she does. And that's what I'm getting here. I'm actually getting like negative cards here. Like she feels like she's been let down, or she lets down everybody. She feels like she's tempted to go back to her old ways. One minute, she feels like she's got bad luck, or she doesn't have an opportunity. She feels like she can't work for a business or a company. She's very hopeful, she's hoping that these things happen. She tries for like a day or two and then she just gets discouraged again. And that's why I see the flip-flopping in the cards here. Like it doesn't tell me like a concrete answer on what she's really going to do. Let me just check something, Mike. You know what, Mike? Between now and Christmas, I feel like she'll be back. But the thing is I always have a but here, I think that she's trying her best, but I feel like she's being very dishonest. I think that she's lying to you about a lot of things and she's not trustworthy, obviously, because she feels like she's unreliable. She feels like she can't do anything. And I know you tell her otherwise, and I know you want to help her, but this is her mental state of mind is, I'm worthless. I can't do this. I can't do that. I'm untrustworthy. I'm not reliable. Like I feel like I'm worthless. Like I can't help Mike. I can't help my kids. I can't do this. I can't do that. But it's telling me that within a month's time to Christmas, she's gonna like try and come back. And I can't guarantee that because her energy is so bleh. Like, yeah, I know that's how she feels. And it's sad that I feel like she's an emotional train wreck. Like she doesn't know what she wants. And she thinks that she's going to be a burden to you, like more than anything. And I know you want to like put her in a good place, but I think that you just have to allow her to like make that decision on her own. I think that she'll eventually come home before Christmas or around that time. Like, I still get a good feeling and good cards here saying that she is going to come, this year and before Christmas or around that time. So I would say just give her some more time, Mike. And sometimes, she needs to be honest with herself. Unfortunately, she's got to be more honest with herself. Yeah, I understand that, bro. And that's great that you do that. And she appreciates that. I can see that. She knows that you love her and she knows like, she knows that, but she thinks that you think that she's lying to you, like, like she feels like she's worthless. And that's like kind of sad that she feels like that. And she's emotionally damaged, she just, but, I feel deep down inside she loves you and the kids and wants that to happen. He wants to be back. And I feel like Christmas time or before that, between now and Christmas time, I feel like she'll be back, even if it's temporarily or for a couple of days or for good. I can't, guarantee you anything. But yeah, exactly. She knows you're willing to help her, but I don't think that she's embarrassed. I just think that she feels she has no self-worth, like she failed, and she has this mentality like, what am I gonna do? Like, I don't want my kids to see me like this. I don't want Mike to be, taking care of me all the time. Like I feel worthless. I feel like I'm not good enough, and she's going through this mental state of mind. But I feel like eventually that she's gonna like, her desire is gonna be like, okay, the only solution I have, because nothing else is working. So that's why I let her deal with this job, let her fantasize about what she wants to do, and eventually she's gonna give up, I feel, and say, fuck it, I'm going home to Mike and the kids. Like I gotta go, I gotta get the fuck out of here because I need money, I need love, I need my family. And she's gonna finally give in, I feel, because that's what I get here in the cards. The cards are telling me that she's gonna finally give in before Christmas time and say, fuck it, I need to go home. I need to get out of here. This can't work this way. So I don't think the job is gonna work. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't even think she's gonna get the job. But if she does, it ain't gonna last long. It'll last a week or less. Because once she starts doing the job, she's gonna be like, fuck this, I can't do this shit. Or she's gonna get sick before the job. And then they're gonna be like, yo, are you coming to work? Like, we can't deal with you if you're gonna be sick. Fuck this, we need somebody right now. Like something's gonna happen where a spirit's gonna step in and say, look, you can't do this shit. Yeah, see, I don't see it working. Like I don't get that. I don't get nothing good going for her. But like I said, the energy changes all the time because she's indecisive. So last time when I checked, it looked like she was coming, and then now you're telling me she's gonna, she's emotionally like all over the place. But they say the holidays bring people together, so hopefully, I'm rooting for you, Mike. And obviously, I know like just keep praying and keep supporting her, and trying to, don't put pressure on her. Sometimes people have to fail multiple times in order to understand where their rightful place is in the world. So like, don't pressure, just be there for her. And yeah. Both, Mike. Both. Both. To be honest, like I can see spirit and I can see people in real life. And to me, this woman has her hand on her head and she's like drained. She's emotionally drained. I can see her sitting down like emotionally drained and she's not like doing too good. And if she smokes cigarettes a lot, then that's what she's doing. Because I get a nausea around her, like she's not doing too good. She might not be eating well and smoking too much. And if she's not smoking, she's not eating. Because I get nausea around her, like she's not doing too good. But just let her. Sometimes you gotta let people continue to fail before they face reality, Mike. So just like try and let her come back on her own, like I told you from day one. Sometimes you can't fix people; they have to come and fix themselves, or like give into the reality of life that there's no other position and place for her to be in than to be there. So just be patient a little bit more, bro. That's all I can say. Oh, there you go. I can see her. I didn't see none of that. The cards don't tell me that she does that, but I can see her. Spirit showing me her. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, Mike. The only person that can do that is her. The cards can tell me. The cards are still telling me. Yeah, I know, Mike, man. I know, but you got to understand one thing. People are people. Everybody makes their own decisions. So I feel like eventually her decision is going to be to come back. I know you want it to be tomorrow, and I know you want it to be today, and I know you want it to be within the 30-day period I told you, but that's why I said I think she might be coming back. But now the story's changed because she's changed it. She's wants to get a job. So now if she gets the job, it's not gonna last, or she might not get it at all. So then as spirit makes her fail and she fails, she's only gonna have one alternative, is to come back to you and the kids. So, and I strongly believe that she's gonna do that. And I think you should strongly believe that too. And the more you believe that, the more it'll happen. So try to be patient, bro. And I know it hurts, and I know it's sad, but I believe you're doing the right thing. Just take care of your family, your kids, and be supportive, and then see how it all pans out. All right, bro. I wish you luck. All right. Thanks, Alex. I appreciate it. I got it. Yeah, man. But sometimes you can't help people like that. They gotta be able to like. Sometimes you can go blue in the face and tell somebody to do shit, and they ain't gonna do it. Like it's just the way it is, bro. And I know you've been with her for a long time, and that's your wife, and you want the best for her, and she's the mother of your kids. But sometimes people have to find themselves on their own. I've watched my brother-in-law go through a serious transition point right now, a point that I've never seen him as. And I just leave him alone, let him do his own thing. Because me personally, I want to beat the shit out of him, but that's not going to solve any problems. Because you never know what somebody's going through. But at the end of the day, I just leave people alone until they have to make their decision on what they want to do and who they want in their life. We can't pressure people to do things, and if we do, it backfires. But just be patient, bro, and pray for it. That's all you can do, man. Just ask Spirit to help you. All right, Jessica, you said you want a channeled message about what does Alex want to tell me and why is he ignoring me? But is Alex a spirit or Alex is a real person? Because like a channeled message is a spirit message to me, you know. So let me just verify that question with you, Jessica. Yeah. Jessica, are you here? Not yet, Alex. I have Jessica before you. You told me you're in love. You said I'm good, I'm in love. You told me you're in love. Now you're telling me will my crush become love? You told me you're in love though. Oh, Alex, what am I gonna do with you? All right, Jessica, I don't see you here. I don't know where you are. No problem, Mike, man. Stay strong, bro. You know, just stay strong. And I think it was her mom in spirit you asked me. Just ask her to help her daughter and help you guys, you know. I think it was one time I channeled that lady for you or somebody like that. Just ask. I know it sounds crazy, but try and ask, yeah. Yeah. Ask her mom to help her to help you. You know, just ask her. You know, sometimes that helps a lot. All right. I don't see Jessica. So yeah, she will. Spirit always listens, bro. Spirit always listens. Trust me. All right. Alex, I'll answer your question because you're here. I don't see Jessica, but I'll get back to her afterwards. All right, Alex. I feel like she's helping her already, you know, Mike. But I gotta move on from that. Okay. All right, Alex, what I do see here is in the beginning it's not going to be you know, that great. I feel like you still got to get to know this guy and see this guy in real life. Online relationships and things like that are very difficult. That's why, because you're not even in his energy and you're not even seeing him face to face, the cards are really not really showing me any type of concrete stuff. But what they do show me is you guys might make plans to see each other, and you know it might not work out. It might not line up with your plans, his plans, you know, to get to you, to get to him, to see each other in face to face. You know, those things are going to be very hard to do. And I think that you're going to make plans with him and he's going to make plans with you, and things might not go according to plan. Things may not go the way you want it to. I feel like he's a good guy, and he's a person who, has ideas, and, he has, his life is organized. He's a good person, and he's very active and determined to make it happen. And he looks at you as a good woman that's secure. He thinks that you're generous, you're nice. He thinks that, you have, your life organized, and he looks at you as somebody he doesn't have to cater to a lot. He looks at you as somebody who's financially stable, good person, But I think as far as you guys getting together, it's going to be a task. And until you meet face to face, the energy is telling me that, the opportunities are coming, but you might make plans and it might not work. And even if you do see each other, it might just be for a short time. As far as it turning into love, that's yet to be determined, because you can't love somebody if you don't see him every day, So the crush part's there, and the good part, he's a good guy. But as far as you being in love with him in the next 2 months, I don't see that happening yet. And you have to I think the plans of you guys seeing each other might get canceled here and there. You have to line up a time to see each other. But in the next 3 months, it's still going to be iffy, I still think that it's still going to be up in the air. I don't to answer your question, is it going to turn into love? That's yet to be determined. But in the next 3 months, I don't see it. It's still going to be up in the air. It's still going to be how are we going to see each other? What are we going to do? How are we going to do it? The plans you make with that person, it might be here and there. Hey, Virgo, good afternoon, sweetie. How are you? How did it go yesterday? Did you dance your night away? Yeah, Mike, be patient, bro. You'll get there. You're welcome, Alex. I hope it works out for you. Just, take your time. But I do see he's a good man. He's a good person. I just think that your plans to see each other might not correspond with each other. So you might not be able to see each other physically, And if you do make a plan, try to make the plan so it benefits both of you. Oh, nice. Good, Virgo. I'm glad you had a good time. I had a great time last night too with my nephews. I think I told you that yesterday. And we guys had a blast. It was fun. Jessica, are you here? Jessica, let me know if you're here. Yeah, I believe I did. Yes, last night when I was on Instagram, I think I told everybody I had a good time with my nephews. Philomena, I got your donation for another question. You can go ahead and ask your question. I'm just waiting for Jessica, but I don't see her. I don't know what it is, but I've been sleeping really good these last 3 days. It's like a miracle. I guess, me being tired finally caught up with me eventually. But sleep hasn't been the greatest thing for me in the last month or so. But the last 2 days, man, poof, I've been knocked out like a light. It's been great. It's nice to have good sleep for once. Hello, Jessica or Philomena, you're next. You guys can ask your question if you want. And if you didn't ask a question and you want a spirit message, I'm doing spirit messages today. I have talking to heaven mediumship cards. You guys can hear me, right? Philomena or Jessica, you guys are next. So just ask your questions and I'll answer you. Okay, cool. Thanks, Virgo. I was like, I hope I'm not talking to myself because the time thing's running. I know everybody can hear me. I can see my volume thing going up and down. I guess those two people aren't here. I don't know. You want a card, Virgo? Okay, sweetie. Yeah. Yeah, probably. Yeah, you would know about that, right? Getting phone slapped. It's too early for that, man. It's too early to sleep right now. I can't sleep during the day. I just can't do it. All right, Virgo, your card is, as a soul, I can be in several places at once. And I tell spirit that, I tell people about spirit, As a soul, I can be in several places at once. And this card says, without the human body, I am free and I have amazing new abilities. I can travel to any place, almost any dimension, with just a thought. It's like living in one of those flying dreams that you and I discussed. So I can be with you as often as you need me, and it won't hold back my spiritual growth. If you miss my presence, just say the word and I'll be by your side instantly. Although I'm not technically an angel because I'm still in the human ego to deal with and learn about, I am like an angel like you. I will do my best to protect you always, and you can count upon my continuing love. And could be your bro, being a protective brother to you, being there for you. Or it could be whoever you think it is, but I know I read for you one time about your brother. So sounds like a protective guy message to give to his sister. So just call upon him and he'll be there for you, no matter what. You're welcome, sweetie, no problem. No. I guess not. Philomena or Jessica, if you're here, let me know. Because if not, I'm not gonna hang out here forever. But Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Actually, Jessica asked me her question in her thing, so I can answer it. And then she can go look for it afterwards if she wants, I guess. Let me see what she said here. All right, Jessica, you said a channeled message. What does Alex want to tell me? Why is he ignoring me? Right, and I didn't answer it because I wanted to know if he was in spirit or alive, because that's what a channeled message is. All right, let me see. 51 minutes. All right. All right, Jessica, you're not here, but when you do get this message, I'm going to answer your question. All right. All right. Mm-hmm. All right, Jessica, I'm going to do your reading 52 minutes. All right. And I'll timestamp it on here so you can see it. But as far as your question, you says, what does, yeah, I know how to do it. Yeah. You just type it in the comments, right? And then the actual numbers, like you just timestamp it and it'll come out blue. I used to timestamp all my stuff. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, so Jessica, I would say I'm starting your reading at 53 minutes now. All right, so I'm gonna wait till 53 minutes, which is a couple seconds. All right, Jessica, I'm starting your reading now, 53 minutes. And what I'm getting here is you ask, what does Alex want to tell you? I feel like he wants to tell you that there's a woman around you that's being dishonest, a woman that you can't trust. That's his advice, and that's what he's trying to tell you. And he also doesn't want you to feel you feel the pressure of your problems. Try to resolve your problems. If you're feeling overburdened, if you're feeling like you're not getting the results that you need to get, then try to put out more good intentions. Be sincere with your desires. Find balance, find like what you need to find in order to get the fairness and reasonableness in your life. There is a person, I think there's a person around you, like a woman, and this person is very inconsistent and they're not reliable and they're telling you lies. And this is like probably making you feel a certain way. And that's what he wants to tell you. Or maybe he feels this way about you. Maybe he feels that you're not being honest with him and he can't figure out why. And he's trying to get some type of action out of this whole situation and advice about the situation that he sees. As far as you're asking, why is he ignoring you? I feel like he's ignoring you because that he's not getting the right advice. He's like probably using any means to like achieve what he wants and not what you want. I also see like he doesn't like the fact that other people talk to you about him, or you talk to another man, or you're like, to him maybe you're living a double standard, or he doesn't like feel like he's not getting any type of reward or recognition from you. He wants to, but I feel like he's a person who's not been faithful, or he's not been reliable, or he just sees like his desires for you or for people around not being the right situation for him anymore. And if you've said to him that you're seeing somebody else, or you're with somebody else, or somebody's trying to holler at you or be with you, then this probably bothers him. And he doesn't like the fact that people admire you, or it might be some jealousy here of some sort, and that's why he's ignoring you, because he thinks that you're with somebody else, or you have another man on your mind. So if this is like a romantic interest or something like that, he's probably mad because you've moved on from him, or you're seeing someone else, or you like someone else, and it's kind of pissing him off about that. So I wish you were here to clarify what I'm saying, but you're not. But I'm going to answer your question because I'm going to get off of here. So at the end of the day, overall, I see like untrustworthy situations here. Like I see that there's no trust that you have in him, or he has in you. And that's what he wants to tell you, but he doesn't know how to do that. So he just keeps the peace to a certain extent. And I think he's ignoring you because there's another person in your life that he doesn't like around you, or he doesn't really want to get involved with you because there's someone else around, or he thinks there's somebody else around. All right. So that's what I got for you overall. I also feel like Alex is sad, and people restrain him from doing what he wants. I think that he has too much on his plate, and that's why like he ignores you, or he doesn't want to tell you too many things because he's lost his faith with people around him. All right. So that's what I see as far as Alex, and what he wants to tell you, and why he's ignoring you. All right. So last call for Philomena. If you're not here, then just email me at markymarksterror@gmail.com, and I'll answer your question, because I saw that you donated, but you're not here. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I've been on here for an hour. I just wanted to come here just for a bit, because some people wanted me to come on here so I can answer some questions for them. I went ahead and did that. So I will be back later on tonight at some point, probably on Instagram, not here, but I might come back on here. The day is still young here. It's only 3:20 here. So I'm going to go do some things I have to do, and I'll be back later on at some point in time, probably tonight or so. All right. Wish you guys a great Sunday. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see everybody next time. Take care.